Okay, so I'm actually really enjoying my videos for myself. Um, so I'm gonna continue. Um, so Ruby Rose, finding out that Ruby Rose has filed a police report against Katy Perry for sexual assault that happened in 2010. And the fact that in Melbourne, in Australia, where I get like Ruby Rose is from Australia apparently, there's no statute of limitations on sexual assault, so it's being taken like seriously. And it's something about like seeing that story that of course I was never gonna find out about because I don't give a crap about Katy Perry, and I don't know anything about Ruby Rose like beyond a certain time when she was like on popular TV shows that I was aware of. Like I just don't think about her, you know? There was no way that I was gonna like come across this. It was not gonna, I just. I don't even look at. Anyway, and so as I was watching the story, I was like, oh, like. I felt better because I was like, oh, is that why I like the Me Too movement? Because like it's the feeling of feeling better that you're not alone. But usually that's like it's the fact that it's a woman and a woman. And that's why I was like, you filed a police report. Like, you took it seriously. Like, you did what? Like, it's the fact that like it's now being taken seriously in the minds of people in the world because it's a woman against a woman. Because with my story, like part of why it was impossible is that it's like no one gives a fuck if some girl like did something to some other girl. Like it's not. It's not no one gives a fuck. It's not real. It doesn't look. If you say it, people will be like, "Oh, so you guys were lesbians," and I'm like, she destroyed me for 12 years. I almost died because of it. I went to therapy and I made therapists cry. Like it was real. Like it's actual sexual assault. Like it like literally is not just like I'm slightly uncomfortable, like I wish that didn't happen. It was like it's like so it's like that's how you know that sexual assault is a spiritual destruction thing. And a woman can deliver that like I want to say like Trojan horse of spiritual death to another woman or to a man, I guess, too. It's not about gender. And that's what was shocking to me because I was like, how can this be? And it's like, yeah, it can be. And so, like, watching this Ruby Rose story, I'm like, I feel like I can be on the planet a little bit more now because I'm like, I'm not alone in like the weight of what I have to carry with my story because I have given up on like anyone being able to ever take it seriously. And for Ruby Rose to like bring it up and still be like so upset about it all these years later, I'm like, right? It like validates my experience where I'm just like I'm still hoping that I have enough time to like live my youth and become different things. Like yesterday, I was watching some video and something was I know what it was. It was crop circles being brought up in one of these like compilation videos from one of these channels that God, I hate you so much. I mean, God, I'm addressing you as a concept that you are taught to me, and I want to tell you how much I hate you, and I want to say that this is like those exercises when people say write a letter to a person who has hurt you, but don't send the letter. And so I'm not saying that God is real, but I just have this desire to be like, God, the concept of a persona that I was force fed since I'm a child. I really want to express to you how much I hate you. And I'm not a demon, and I'm not saying it from a place of demonic rebellion. I just really hate you so much for everything that you do to us. I really hate you. I want you to know that. I want you to know how deeply I despise you. I forgive you for nothing. I'm so mad that I'm constantly being sucked back into these Ponzi schemes of religious life and fervor, which are like a fever for a fever dream that I want nothing to do with. I feel like something let go of my, like, I don't know what to call it, energy field, filaments, fibrous, spiritual makeup, my like constitution. And I want to say that didn't feel evil. That didn't feel like demonic joy. It just felt like an actual space of freedom to express real emotion that was going to sit in my body, whether or not I was aware of it or whether or not I approved of it. It was the truth, and it was sitting in my body this whole time, and I couldn't express it because when you're not thinking about the God concept, you're not able to be mad at it because you're like, I'm not thinking about it. I have, like, it's not real. But the only way you can actually like express what I just expressed is if you are sucked back into considering if God is real, and then like you can actually express like those emotions I just expressed. So that is a thing that just happened. But yeah, I feel better in the world now because I found out that Ruby Rose makes me not alone in the world regarding my experience of sexual assault. And now I feel like I'm not alone and I have like someone to like walk through the night of this life with, you know. Just it gives me a lot of like, it like gives me something back